let's talk about email, that monster that sometimes wants to come in and control your life. Specifically, let's talk about how to get control of your inbox and how to make it so that you rule your email instead of allowing your email to rule your life and productivity. All right. So first key to making this work is a very, very important realization. It's this: email is giving people access to you. You need to control access to you so that you get the things coming to you that are important to you, not the things that are important to them. Once you start thinking that way, now all of a sudden email becomes much less of a burdensome thing that you have to do every day. And it starts becoming a tool that you can use to make things happen in your life and your business. So let me show you a few tips to make this happen. First one, unsubscribe. Use that button frequently. I strongly feel that there are way too many of us who get signed up onto way too many people's lists. And very frankly, here's the way I look at it. If I ask myself, have they added value to my life in the last 30 days? If they haven't, they're out of there. Now, you may be holding out and saying, oh, they might come up with this program, or they might come up with this great deal, they might come up with something at some point in the future. Well, they can be gone now, because here's what will happen. When that thing happens in the future, if it's really good enough, you're going to hear about it from other people. You'll hear about it from other places, and then you can go resubscribe from them. But just holding out and keeping it there and letting them have a piece of your life every single time they want to send out something to promote whatever it is they want to promote, I just don't think that's the right thing to do. And here's the other thing that I do. So I make my living sending out promotions to other people. And I realize as I'm saying all this, that that's what I do. But here's the thing I strongly recommend is this: is what they sell something that is going to be a distraction for you, or is it something that will help you to achieve what you want to achieve? So as you look at the different offers that you receive, and you get launches all the time and products offered to you all the time, you need to be thinking, whenever you see it, not, oh, that looks cool, maybe I should go do that, but, oh, that would support me in doing what I do. I want to get training in that area. In other words, if you're all about creating courses and selling those courses, you don't need training on how to do well on YouTube. You don't need training on the coolest new push button thing that instantly gives you 32 million people, which you know is not true. You don't need so many of these other distractions, LinkedIn, those kinds of things. It's like, stay focused on your core. Buy those products and services that help you at your core. And anything else that's a distraction, you want to get their offers out of your inbox so you're not tempted, and so that you have more time. Next, never read email the first thing in your day. Here's the way I look at it. The minute I open email, I just gave other people control over my time. And so what I want to do is I want to sit down, get stuff done so that I've accomplished things in my day before I give anybody else permission to use my time. And so if I can put off reading email until noon, that's a good day. So never read it first thing of the day, because as soon as you do, you just gave away your agenda to someone else. Next, use email filters. So personally, I'm a big fan of Gmail. I think they're really, really good. They've got a filtering system that allows you to be able to turn things colors, put things in different folders and things like that. And what you may want, and what I strongly suggest you do, is that you take anything that is not like urgently important to move your business forward and you put it off someplace else. So it's not there when you first go look at your email. Use their filtering system to do that. And rather than teach you, I'm just going to tell you, go Google it. It's really easy and it's really powerful and very valuable to do. Next, hire a virtual assistant to process your email. And they take over your email address. You have another email address that only they know. You never reply to anybody with that email address or anything else like that. They go through all your emails, figure out what's important, and send you only the 2 or 3 each day that are really important for you to pay attention to and do something with. And those are the only ones you see. How would that be different? Would it be worth paying $20 a day to only get 2 or 3 important emails? You can literally do that. You can literally pay a virtual assistant $20 a day, and as a result, have 2 to 3 emails that's all you have to respond to every single day. They deal with everything else. How's that for a vision? Think about that. Next, move customer support off of email. Get something like Kayako or one of the many programs that handle customer support through a web page, not through email. What that does is it makes it possible so you don't have to be reading email to do customer support. Better yet, have somebody else handle customer support. Again, not through email, but make it so that email is no longer a way that you serve your customers. That makes it possible for you to be able to wait until 4 o'clock in the afternoon to read email, because you know that there's nothing that will be involved with supporting customers that's going to come into your email, because that's not the way email works in your company. All customer support is handled through a web-based system. It works incredibly well. You've got the ability to pre-write content that you just press a button and it sends out that pre-written piece. It puts it in database so you can track conversations with those people and everything. Just get it out of your email so that you're no longer feeling, oh, I've got to read my email, so I make sure that nothing bad happened today. Next, this concept of inbox zero is evil. It is definitely not a good idea. You do not want to have to process your inbox all the way down to 0 every single day. That is very simply giving a whole bunch of people. So in a typical day, I get between 3,000 and 4,000 emails. If I was to process those every single day, I would do nothing else but process emails. Why in the world would I want to take email down to 0? In fact, I believe exactly the opposite of inbox zero, which is you don't have to read or even look at every single email. Triage your emails. Just look through the subject lines, and it's like, because you pulled customer support out of your email, you know that there's nothing important coming in from a client. And so the only things that are in there are people trying to get you to do things, and you can scan that very quickly and say, these are the 3 that I have to respond to, and you don't even open the others, much less read them. Final piece. I make it a policy. I don't read email on my phone. Why do I make this policy? Because I want control over my life. What happens is this. I see people do this all the time. Anytime they've got a minute, they open up their phone, they check their email, and what it means is they're always on. They're always there. They never get an ability to take a break from email and serving other people and having other people take control of their time. You are the one who controls your time.